So now we're seeing 10 pounds on this first filter right here. 10 or 12 pounds. You can also hear a difference in the filters. There's a lot of flow going through, and what's happened is this valve finally closed. So once we get it up there, we're gonna let it run for 60 seconds to make sure we get a good flush of this filter. And now let's pretend like it's been flushing for 60 seconds. The first thing I want to do is open this back up to atmosphere. And the key thing here, we want to see water coming out of this tube, because that tells us that this valve is actually opening. It's pushing water off the top of it and out to atmosphere, and that tells us that it's actually going to open up. Now we can come back and run this to normal operation. Give it a second to actually redirect the plunger inside of that valve. The high pressure now is back up. It spikes for a second because we're trying to empty that valve. Now that valve's completely open. Our pressure's coming back down to normal. It's gonna come back up to 20 here in just a minute. There it is. All right, so now we're back to normal operation with water flowing through two of these. Now we need to go to the next filter and flush it. So we're going to turn it into a flush. We're going to come back and close this valve to give it a power flush. And we're going to wait until we see that pressure hit 10, and then give it 60 seconds of flush, and we'll turn it all back to normal. So let's pretend that has come up to 10. We've waited 60 seconds. We're going to come down and turn this to normal, or to open. It's going to start bleeding water out, and we're going to turn this back to open for normal operation. Alright, it's going to go ahead and push all the water off the top of that valve. It's now open, and our pressures are sitting there a little high, and they'll come back down to normal. We've gone through a power flush. These should both be clean, and that's pretty much it.